Yes, and with me is Mr. Surender Reddy, the chairman of the Hyderabad Race Club. And I must tell you, he's not only the longest serving chairman of the Hyderabad Race Club in history, but is the longest serving chairman of any horse racing body anywhere in the world. And this is the one race club that has thrived through the ups and downs of horse racing over the years. And I'd love to ask you how you made that all possible.
One thing we should never forget that any organization needs the support of the members and the public and the government. And I was fortunate to have all three of them. And our government at a crucial time helped us by bringing down the tax. With the result, not only the government benefited, the race club also benefited. And if I remember correct, in 1970s, very interesting, we presented a paper in Hong Kong. Mr. N. Reddy, who was our secretary, presented a paper in Hong Kong saying that you bring down the tax, the collections will go up. And taking that as a thing, I am given to understand Singapore government, the Singapore Race Club talked to the government on those bases, and I'm told in Sydney also, New South Wales, they cited the paper that was presented in Hong Kong. See, these are some of the important things that really helped our race club, and we were also fortunate. To have this race course. It's our property. We were lucky we could buy it from His Exalted Highness the Nizam, who gave it to us for a song. So, and today we are the only race course in the country which owns their own race course.
And that's just absolutely fantastic. And of course, what that does is it takes so much pressure in an administrative sense with the government and working with, licensing, leasing, so many different aspects. So racing, like any other sport, got battered by the pandemic. But we started to revive, the sport started to come back. Where do you see the future? What are some of the important things happening in our future?
Most important thing is, it was not only the COVID. What really hit Indian racing is the GST, which on an average we were paying about 10 to 12%, went up all of a sudden to 28%. And our total collections dropped drastically. Now, to give you example of Hyderabad Race Club, our turnover is to be 1260 crores just year before GST came in. And when the GST came in, within 6 months, it dropped to 300 crores. And with the result that all the race clubs, and especially Hyderabad Race Club, was in red. We were at a loss. We had to rework the whole thing. We had to work on the stakes and the salaries for the employees. We survived. And we are just picking up now. And let's hope, we are also talking to Government of India. There's a crucial meeting tomorrow where we have requested Government of India that levying 28% on the turnover is not legal, it is illegal. Because we have cited the bench judgment of the Supreme Court. Let's hope the Government of India listens to us and follows the legal way.
We certainly hope so too. And finally, sponsorships is such an important part of this game. Race to Win, sponsoring, a monsoon classic. Your thoughts?
See, we were lucky. Now I must tell you a little bit about this today, the big race that is being sponsored by Gopi Rao. Gopi Rao's father, Shankar Rao, was the bookie, very old bookie, one of the oldest bookies. He is no more now. He was the president of the Bookmakers Association and a very fine man. As a fine man and a gentleman, it's difficult to find a people who are in the sport of gambling to have that kind of a character. and unfortunately he's no more. His son Gopi took over. One day he came to see me. He said, "Uncle, I would like to have fixed odd betting." I said, "Gopi, what is your experience?" No, he says, "During father I used to do it." So our board, the proposal was put up. Our board considered it, and they formed a company, Raising Gaming Private Limited, and we gave it to him, and he's sponsoring, and I wish him all the luck. He has sponsored 2 races, one of the fillies and the colts, and see, sponsorship is a very important thing in racing. Unfortunately, that one area Hyderabad Race Club has lagged behind. When you see Mumbai, when you see Calcutta, when you see Chennai, and or Bangalore, the way they attract sponsorships, we have not done enough work on this. We will definitely see that we will do it.
Hopefully, this is the start of many more to come. Mr. Reddy, thank you so much for your hospitality, for hosting us.